Join us and help us continue to support the many talented people of our community. Learn how to get your business highlighted on La Crosse Local. Go to lacrosselocal.com and click on Advertise. Prevention is the key to a healthy life. That's why Gunderson Health encourages you to learn about vaccines and how they can help you and your loved ones stay healthy. Vaccines protect against preventable diseases and viruses by boosting your body's defenses. Visit GundersonHealthVax.com to learn more. If you know the area, you probably know about Spring Grove Soda Pop. We talk about the soda company's history, favorite flavors, and get into its by-hand, small batch bottling practices. You can find more conversations, food reviews, live music, weekend picks, and events on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is La Crosse Local.
My name is Bob Hansen. I'm originally from Cashton, Wisconsin. And my wife and I immigrated over in '83, and we always loved the soda, and we'd always buy it. Thought it was pretty cool that this little town had their own soda. And when the opportunity came along, my wife had said it was up for sale, and I made the mistake in asking her how much. And here we are today.
In my own life, being a little kid, riding my bike around town, even in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area, it was a soda that was always around at the local shops. How did it get its start?
It started in 1895 by a pharmacist in town by the name of G.G. Risty. Mr. Risty was making it just for his patrons. And as time progressed, they wanted to take it home with them because all these little towns in the area had their little bottling works. And so him and his brother-in-law started up a bottling works, and they started to bottle it, and people would take it home with them. And that's how it basically got started.
I'm sure of course, you've had some, experience with it before you just bought the place, but
absolutely not.
Really?
No, really. My wife was selling insurance for the local American Family agent in town, and I was a timber cruiser for a logging company.
Wow.
So no experience.
But I mean, once you taste it, what is your favorite flavors? I mean, you must have tried it and been like, this is something unique and, something that should continue.
Yeah, we loved it. When we first moved to town, we thought it was really cool, and we'd always have it in our refrigerator. We were always drinking it. And my favorite flavor was cream soda. Spring Grove's favorite flavor is strawberry. And they've got 9 different flavors, and it kind of depends on the area you're from to what you like. But when we had the opportunity, when it came up for sale and we decided we were going to do this, we were pretty excited about it.
Another thing I thought was kind of funny, is that I've always known the soda, but I didn't realize you can, actually go on a factory tour. And also another thing which I loved on the website said prepared by at least 3 sets of Norwegian hands.
Yeah, there's a lot more than that now. My wife had put that together, and at the time it was 100% true. I would say now there's probably 5 or 6 Norwegian hands that are touching it now. But so we've got quite a few more people involved.
Has it always been caffeine free? I know there's always pure sugar cane, right?
Yep. It was always pure cane sugar and caffeine free.
Kind of calling on the classics, something I checked on your website is you also have recipes for it. It looks like you kind of almost makes like your own mixers with it. Is something you found out from people or something you guys created?
We've found out a lot of them, but then we started talking to different people and kind of put it out on our website, and we started getting more recipes brought in and stuff like that. So it's grown a little bit over the years.
Do you hear a lot of stories, people sharing with this soda being around for so long?
All the time. The Spring Grove locals are pretty proud of their soda. Whenever they go on a trip and they find it, or they're living away and they find it in their hometown, or their new town, they're pretty excited about it. We've got one young man was in the military, and we've got a picture of him flying in a helicopter drinking a Spring Grove soda over Afghanistan. And he actually had found it. Now he lives in Boston, and he found it in Boston. And we've got another friend that found it out in California. So we're making our way around.
So speaking of that, how do people pick up the soda? I mean, is it available everywhere, or is people special order and then sell it at certain places, or how does that all work?
Locally, you can find it in all your major grocery stores and a lot of convenience stores as well. Outside of the tri-state area, we go through a company called Fair. It's an online wholesaler. And so we ship it all over the country to a lot of the little knickknack shops and little craft shops.
It looks like you also kind of bounce around a little bit with events. I'm sure those are kind of ramp up everything from being at the Minnesota State Fair. You know, it looks like you do a lot of kind of sampling with it too. Do you have any sort of big events that are coming up there you guys are usually at?
Oh, the Minnesota State Fair is our biggest one that we do over the years. We do a little bit at the Spring Grove Setnamai, but we pretty much keep it for the state fair. We'll do samplings when our distributors or somebody wants us to come in to do we just got done with one in Fredericksburg, Iowa. The city library was doing a fundraising event. So we came down along with a distillery and a couple of microbrews. We were all there and we did samplings and stuff like that. And that's always a fun event.
For people that want to find out more, and I'm sure that, you know, a lot of people that are listening to this, you know, remember this as a child. What are you most lively on? Is it basically like your website, or you guys are on Instagram, Facebook? Where are you guys active at?
Our website is the most active. We use that all the time, and I like to encourage people to go on and schedule a tour and come on in for a tour, and then they can learn the whole history and see the factory and the whole works.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about the tour, so I'm definitely going to bring the family and stop down and check it out. And it looks like it's about 45 minutes, huh?
Yeah, yep, about 45 minutes, depending upon the size of the group and the questions, how many questions they have.
And you get a bottle of soda to go with it.
Absolutely.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.